The indigenous minority, known as the Manobo, are spread through the vast lands of Mindanao. While many tribes have blended with the majority of the population, many more have remained in the hinterlands where they have traditionally lived for centuries. Tonight we feature the Manobos of La Paz, Agusan del Sur, and their continuing miracle of life and progress.
Over a spread of thousands of hectares traversing mountains, rivers, valleys, and forests in the deep recesses of the forests of Agusan del Sur, the Manobo tribe of La Paz has survived the passage of time and the tentacles of politics. Their supreme leader, Bay Merlin Tagliong, whose father once ruled the territory of their ancestors as ruler and queen. She continues the reign of compassion and care for the tribe she has inherited. Together with her husband, Dato Francis Bonanat, Bay Merlin and the village elders have set up the first and only Manobo agricultural and industrial corporation that is privately owned and managed by the indigenous tribe themselves. The variety and volume of the natural resources in their territorial enclave have been harnessed in a comprehensive aggregate of products for the benefit of the tribe, the community, the province as a whole.
They own the project. Our people own the project. That's the big difference. Number two, they also manage the project. Therefore, they are educated and they are being trained to captain their own destiny. Number three, they have gained the respect of almost everyone in the world now, that the indigenous peoples, the Manobo in particular, can do this. At the very beginning, nobody ever believed that this can be done. We were told that this is going to be bangungot in Tagalog, or nightmare. But then we proved that this nightmare can be beneficial to the people.
Malaki na ang kaibahan mula noon at saka ngayon. Kasi noon, malawak naman yung lupa namin, marami na makakahuyan, marami naman kaming mga resources na andun sa bundok namin. Kung wala talagang isang tao na gaya ni Dato Bunanat na siyang tumutulong sa tribo namin, hindi talaga magbabago yung aming pagkabuhayan.
The Manobo oil palm plantations initially began with some 200 hectares and would soon be spread to cover several thousands of hectares more across the vast territory of their exclusive enclave. Over the past weeks, the harvest season has begun, and the fruits of their labor are regularly delivered for processing even without fertilizer. The oil palm plants register an average harvest of fruits way above the regular produce of fertilized plants, the reason why we have called this the Manobo miracle. But the Manobo oil palm is only one of the many agricultural products that can be obtained from the mountainous region of the Manobo tribe. Abaca, coffee, cacao forest products such as wicker, rattan, and bamboo, corn, cassava, and even rubber are all products that comprise the totality of the Manobo miracle. A timeline and a roadmap of growth and development have been set to achieve the ideal of progress for the tribe and to share their model as a template for other indigenous peoples throughout the country.
Why should they live in doleouts? The only difference is nobody showed them, nobody taught them, nobody guided them. But now look at the Manobo. Somebody guided them, somebody fought for them, somebody stood for them. And now they know they don't have to live in doleouts. Do I say that they have no problems? They say, we certainly have problems right now, but not as much as before. Our timber is still being cut illegally, with or without permits. Why? Because we are not strong enough yet, and the government is not taking another look at what we have fought for before. They need to take a look at that, instead of just turning their back and going for what do the indigenous peoples, the Manobo, have to do to get the necessary attention of the government.
Ngayon, malaki din ang kaibahan dahil nag-harvest na kami dun sa palm oil na sinimulan naming dalawa at sa mga tulong sa kanyang mga kaibigan na sa ibang bansa at dito din sa Pilipinas, marami kasing tumutulong sa kanya para lang maiusad itong pangkabuhayan ng Manobo na sinimulan naming dalawa. Kaya ngayon, yung marami na kaming napag-graduate ng mga estudyante, mayroon na kaming nurse, mayroong midwife, at saka mga heavy equipment operator, kumpleto na kami.
These are our roots, our origins, the repository of our ancestral culture and the traditions that we hold sacred to this very day. They preserve for us the mountains, the rivers, and the land that have remained untouched from the first day of the world, when life in our so-called civilized societies has reached the precarious state of environmental destruction. We must look at our tribal brothers and learn the manner by which they have honored and respected nature and the ecological balance of survival and progress. This is the Manobo miracle. For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.